Love is the greatest gift and asset of all. A pyramid of strength that will never fall. Build it up high, forever growing tall. A free soul nutrient and a support wall. Yeah, love is beautiful. It's a pearl to rejoice in an oyster. The love weapon is my weapon of choice, so gangster. But don't fear it, just hear it. Then go deal it, to feel it. Like a think tank wink prank, love gangster, haha.
Then your mind will be reeling from what your heart is feeling. Because the drug you're dealing is a free-for-all hug-off healing. Yeah!
Hi, hello, good day mate. Ha, you are a sub? He ha hi hey ya ha. Yeah. So this ride is poetry in emotion. Waves you now surf are from the cosmic ocean. You can use it as a lotion, free word potion. To boost your love devotion, or reduce your console emotion. Web surfing in a locomotion. This is like drinking some of the finest wines in all of history. Hearing these greatest lines enlightening mystery. So when testing this lyrical medicinal technology, go then invest in this miracle neuroimmunology. Wazahara up. This is just like our psychosomatic neuroimmunology, from our lyrical medicinal intrinsic our technology he. Yo I'll hail and I go say it say yell, to does a holy grail, of our linguistic detail. And with our devotion to the poetry in emotion, yeah how you can surf the cosmic ocean. Yeah so come on, let's go a little loco, doing the heart locomotion. Cause I just found out of the love emotion. Yeah, hey ha. That's kinda my mind's eyes interpretation. For some kinda love revitalize. Meditation. Our type of harmonize dictation. Via the whole entire mental synchronized stimulation. Yay, it's time to kickstart this education for your heart type of situation. So get ya popcorn and butter. This is our story. Filled with dreaming. It's like vocal porn to make you flutter. Plus the scheming will have you screaming. This is a supreme time for layman's and a dream time for shamans. Haha yeah. Just daydream at ease. Into our meditative state. Find these keys, unlock that gate. Using your imagination, you can create a peak experience sensation that feels great. It's worth a try to demonstrate this objective and know why you should see life in a new perspective. Simply open your mind, free of any mental blocks. Imagine there's no limits to space and time. Think out of the box. Open your mind's eye with an affinity to truly try and understand infinity. Then you may sense the divinity is within my vicinity. While redefining every possible possibility. such as your time and space and game membrane line of visibility. So yeah, let's define this quizzical time, far beyond the physical or physical plane define. As you go now with the simplicity flow of every surreal line, you will know how synchronicity can show this life is real sublime. Know your worth. Since your birth, you are free. Air to breathe. Breathe this free air of earth. We conceive the sharing since birth. I believe equals everyone's worth. Breathe. Unwind. Leave your mind. Living with feel. Keeping it real. Close your eyes. Chillax. Energize and relax. Percolate the flow of kickbacks. Then circulate the flow where it lacks. Go exhume and bloom your inner quality. So resume to illume all inequality. And then define thy divine type style. At Zen, with your prime star dial a line in this life trial. When walking down the aisle. Hey ha ha. Enlighten your heart, rise up from the ashes and gather every ounce of the coal. Be reserved to heal the most deserved, trapped down a hole. Kickstart a broken down heart, make it a life roll. Be a phoenix of fire with a burning heart of desire and a flame-burning soul. When exploring to find adoring sublime and brave, seek that mantra, peak that tantra, primal crave. With all your desire for ecstasy of love, behave like a slave. Until reality's fire is mortality ashes and just dust in our grave. If you know also it is why when we die, your ethereal immortal reality just needs a real gauge measure for normality. Then of course the material portal of mortality can't hurt you as it's really a virtue. Virtuality. As before you were born, there was no perception timeline wait. Then see how our death spawn is find down time to remanifest gestate. For all existence will eventuate and create everything that is great. But remembrance is too late to celebrate this state of fate. So let's party harder, prorata, and create a positive resonance that we generation-ate. I love it when fine line rhymes have genuine align defines. They shine my smile, the extra mile. Don't ask why, I don't know, and don't ask how, just adjust and go with the flow. Take your polylogarithmic pseudo-time this fine night, find a way to control the rhyme and line highlight. With less toe from auto, we'll have all the right moves. And with more manuals, we'll have all the right grooves. Then, with high doses of self-hypnosis, my diagnosis is more ecstasis for all the masses. Hey presto, this is the best besto. So yo, let's go, and let's flow. This bliss endless so, synchronicity shows, God knows, fine rhyme aligning in rows, playing his words like a hard dominoes. Yo, post haste, no time to waste. Hocus pocus, it's time to focus. No joke, don't smoke, choke us. Yeah, I'm on a roll, pulling out our old magics. From out of the hole of the rabbit hole, had tricks. See, I'm just carving and forming. Ya pathing, not boring. By halving, dust snoring. I'm just carving and forming. Yeah, all good. Good morning, hi here. Now, infinite time and space, this place has already begun. So know that nothing is impossible as the philosophical rule number 1. Where any of everything's possible, it has or will already be done. See how something from nothing is possible, thus hence, never really none. With so many clues to the hidden that come from the given, it's fun-loving film and fun living in 'em. Now here comes the fun. Hey yeah, because it's funny, life's a game, played at the center of infinity, your brain. Infinity is divinity, it's so surreal and also sublime, as it's essential for our existential, real reality paradigm. And you, since our placenta, that place where you enter, where these 3Ds combine align. Make your body presenter a soul sensor in the all of space and the whole of all time. It's our point of center and you're the inventor of your own reality state of mind. Where each all and every perception point can find somewhere together as we refine and forever entwine. Throughout all of existence, our true power of persistence is how life questing inadvertently, as now manifesting eternity. We're forever continuing as our mind blowing, home growing, for show showing, 'cause yeah knowing. Death cannot frighten, so thus for us these ad infinitum continuum item to enlighten what everyone has already inside them. The whole holy cosmos polarity has a singularity heart. With our soul, that's holy, the duality shining jewel part. This universe is so perfect as a matter of fact. Coincidental similarities repeat actualities so exact. It's simply our system, perfectly tuned to perfecting perfection, and if we self-destroy, then it's just the cosmic rejection. No matter what, who or where, whether here or out there, this same existence is what we all share. So look after yourself, yeah, and take care. It's self-consciousness makes us aware. We are something from nothing, out of where? Born from stars, we all start. And life's old scars just shine our heart. For it is shown but unknown, here at home under the ha-ha dome. You are never really ever, forever alone. Wow, you see we've come to this mind-blowing place? And we're all homegrown, welcomed here with grace. So yeah, it's time to embrace, man, this human race, here on our base, sailing away, through space. Whether you're just freestyling a fine wonder smile shining, taxing a visual crime and or a waxing a lyrical rhyme, the simplicity of love can flow in synchronicity, as above, so below. We are so graced as placed, as this human race gets raced, with these soul food laced, with music you can taste. There's no other time greater to be a creator, or just copy and paste. From me, one other, to you, another other, all together, arm in arm, my brother, here on earth, our shared mother, giver of birth, yeah, we love her. In waves we ride far and wide, kicking back the turf, every day, however, wherever, we can forever surf. And what you lack in harm, if you're clever, just make up with our charm. Arms in arm, this game's played forever, fighting this, a war of disarm. We can therefore borrow from tomorrow, to pay us back today. We're the brightest day, and the righteous way, perks whatever works, with play. Beautifully angled, which dimension did Mozart's art start? Quantum entangled, who or what played a part? Do they beat with an ear, or hear with their heart? Hi, have you seen our universe schematic? Oh ho ho yeah, it's very enigmatic. With everything dramatic, to make you feel ecstatic. So, be a fanatic. You see all the hectic universal obstacles, making some epic pinnacle spectacles, and used as a polite exopolitical, critical, clinical, analytical. Hey, wake up, friend, wake up, my friend. Hey, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Perfection is only perfect when shared, it's agreed. That majority is what majority does as a divine deed, happily indeed. That puts me and you at favorable odds. We're all in queue to one day be gods. Hey, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. You see, if there was any way greater that God can elate ya, then it's already done, just wait, you'll relate when I elaborate later. Imagining infinity with energy, time and space, then your smile shine will enlighten. Like a mile-wide rainbow in a glow, as then even death cannot frighten. That is if you can relate this perfect postulate, then you have divine intervention attention. And when you center infinity with these trinity whole unity, you sign for life extension intention. It's also surreal as this invention. So sublime prevention. For your life will then have a higher paradise paradigm, where at this point of time, I must mention, is like being on detention, waiting for a fifth dimension, ascension. But the hardest ever question is to give God a clever suggestion. If you can think of anything that's an improvement condition for the universe, as if you designed it from that position. Honestly, is there anything that's a fair proposition? Is it already perfected? Perfection cannot be corrected. Are all decks of cards dealt double-sided? Do we play how it rolls, as is fate misguided dead? The future fate and the distant plan take generational wisdom, man. Not setting sail at a half-mast. This crew is all-star procast. Yeah, just kicking back, kickbacks from the past. Rock solid, and born to last. Hey, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. What came first? The chicken or the cooked egg, our friend? How many numbers are there to comprehend? Is the corner in a circle around the bend? And is the beginning the end of the end?
Oh, I don't know. You tell me.
Okay. Well, if you know how many numbers there are to comprehend, then the beginning is the end of the riddle end, and the corner in the circle is around the middle bend. Do you dimension get it? Or did your dementia already forget it?
Oh, ha ha ha, yeah.
Hey, and needless to say, the middle of the infinity riddle is fiddle riddled, because there's an infinite amount of zeros, all trying to be hee-hee-ha-ha heroes. Clues to the hidden come from the given, so easily you can earn, such as the elements hydrogen and oxygen, the most powerful to burn, and the byproduct is water. The best extinguisher is bonded in turn. Perfect design signs are everywhere. If you are aware, then you can learn. And this logical, phenomenological, intractable reality is actually like a fractal actuality in the time and space duality. For when computing improves just for the beauty of a fractal, which also further proves that infinity is an actual, we can see again in Zoom, when nature starts calling, how infinity has infinite room when the snow starts falling. For the processional infinitesimal decimals that amazingly make every unique snowflake. And as the universe runs elegant music at play, harmonic tunes the relevant symphonic sway. Just swim with the current destiny of today, and your moral compass will point the righteous way. even sections that play cosmic string provocative instruments are tunes playing chords according to octave increments. So attune your natural selections for an actual broader higher order probability, for more connections or less rejections of your proper ability. Which ultimately must mean an astro-soul connection has a perceptive perspective and must be ever moving toward and flow the perfection direction natural objective. Then a virtue for the virtuality must be the creative of the natural selection, when the object of affection is to co-combine all the cognitive collection. And as the maternity of infinity for eternity creates any everything with time, making new real realities whenever it's your time to shine. Seeing when two trains collide, cross over existence planes inside. These dualities from polarities then form an adaptation line that try and combine to form piles of fine smiles. These are fine existence signs of design. So as you shine your smile, that extra mile radiating your inner quality, you then define the divine type style that illuminates inequality. An eternity of perfection forms our matrix of love. And that's how universal order fits just like a peace dove from above. Your appreciation is a personal peace dove, as above, so below. The simplicity of love is in a synchronicity flow. You know it is known, yet still not shown, here at home. You are never, really ever, alone. Just look up at the moon, shining from above. It's in full bloom. You can feel the love.
It sets your dial so divine, fine, on your smile for sublime time, aligning with style your real time to shine. On high for a while, defining a paradigm.
Look up the moon, it's amazing where it sits above. Under the swoon, or gazing its eclipse, feel the love.
It can synchronize with real eyes in their skies to realize all the real lies in disguise. You know the French do not make fries, and you can score from line tries. Then learn how to zip like flies when high-fiving the cloud-9 highs. How? Yeah, affecting little objects of affections. Directing literal supernatural selections. Is it our cosmatron matrix with mates tricks? To helix fix for all us mates and chicks. Made from all us bits, soul expansion kits. Thus for all us where it sits. Is the brightest star sheen a machine to the extreme? Keeping lean, the selfish gene. For more loving dreams, behind the scenes. Does our essential, circumstantial, existential have the eventual full potential to be a perpetual, extra sexy exponential? Oh, yeah!
when two twains collide, crossing over from inside, for something new that we do, brewing a magic stew.
This loving gift to us kind, loving power to combine, and the whole point of all space, and the whole of all time. With the ecstasy of real reality, God's fantasy comes into actuality. For when your parents centered, then you entered. Whoa! Yeah, your new pleasure was just invented.
Yeah, so look up at the moon. Our prime satellite is shining in full bloom, a radiant, bright, divine safe light. Look up at the moon. This fine night tonight, you're under the swoon. That's the twilight delight. Look up at the moon. Let's set our smile alight. As a bride and groom, feel love and you unite. Yeah, look up at the moon. Let's redefine what's within finite. Because there is forever to zoom, to refine what's out of sight. Look up at the moon. It's time to reunite the expansion balloon and its finite height. Hi, look up at the moon. It's now time to assume that space and time have infinite room. Seriously, I am comprehending an impending doom ending soon.
Can you see your mortality is really a virtuality? And the real natural selection of genetic source codes, interpolation of fixed nodes with loads of triple X loads that explodes.
We, our solely soul, now one are part. This one holy whole sun at heart. Salute heaven, a kingdom on earth. Absolute wisdom, harmony, rebirth. Sealed with bliss of rhythm kiss. To avoid and miss thy void abyss. This blessed grace of fruit know. Knowledge spectrums now see flow. As simplicity of all love I show. How synchronicity is above, below. Is love like a rose? Yeah. Love is like a rose, with the power of tornadoes. Love is like a rose as the wind blows. Love is like a rose, it has highs and it has lows. Love is like arrows, it's good for wooing the woes. You can percolate it, you can circulate it. You can celebrate it, but can't hate it. Love is like a rose. You knows how it goes. Love is like a rose. Share it with your bros. Love is like a rose. It defeats your foes. Love is like a rose from your head to your toes. You can't fight it. So go bite it. You can feel it, so go deal it. Love is like a rose, the seeds you sows. Love is like a rose, water it and it grows. Love is like a rose, the root stem flows. Love is like a rose, as above, so belows. Even from a thorn, it can be born. Create a bloom, for all to consume. Love is like a rose in bloom, it shows, it blossoms, I suppose. Love is like a rose, breathe it in your nose. Love is like a rose, you knows how it goes. You can percolate it, you can circulate it. You can feel it, so go deal it. Celebrate it, don't hate it. You can't fight it, so go bite it. Even from a thorn, it can be born. Create a bloom, for all to consume. Love is like a rose, with the power of tornadoes. As the wind blows, it has highs, and it has lows. It's good for wooing the woes. You knows how it goes. Share it with your bros. It defeats your foes. From your head to your toes. The seeds you sows. Water it, and it grows. The root stem flows, as above so belows. In bloom, it shows, it blossoms, I suppose. Breathe it in your nose. You knows how it goes. From me to you, all you have to do is keep love really true. The love within me, and the love within you. Love echoes for eternity, all around, it's everything you see. From every sound, echoes from love are all around. From every voice, observed as water reflects, and from every choice our brains have ripple effects. Even choice advice, from this nice voice, is a vice of choice, a vice to rejoice. Although words echo forever from out your voice, as what you speak as your spoken choice. For our brains are mostly water, rippling and affect, from senses observed, way off reflect. But, you know what, as brain waves roll and refract, just like a ripple, vocal pollution can infect, mentally cripple. And some spoken discussion percussions can cause concussion repercussions. Like what the heck, hectic, head-wrecking, over frantic antics, just to argue over semantics. Silly toxic jingles, resonates and mingles. All the shouting and cursing, dispersing and immersing, maybe are never reversing. With nothing to resist, I insist, these can persist and forever exist. So don't say words you're gonna regret. And don't think thoughts you want to forget. Emotion is not an excuse to stop being human and scream yell abuse. It's just a matter of mind over matter. In difficult times, your hearts can shatter. Words alone are not a sign of trust. Actions speak louder, treat words as dust. But your sense, if still all intact, will reflect on back what affect you enact. It's easy to generate a positive resonance, sending out waves of your beautiful presence. Discard wrappings, it's thoughts that count remembrance, a gift reflection of you, yeah, your essence. And when you shine your smile, that extra mile, you then prime define the divine style. Kicking back, living with feel, chillaxing, and keeping it real. That's the hardest challenge to overcome, but makes high rewards when one has won. You cannot help those who cannot help themselves. Attitude is key and the true sign of wealth. So protect your assets that maintain your health. To win one battle at a time with the rest on the shelf. Able to grow from a mess if you're blessed to progress, and for and all success and happiness. You know that you cannot read a book from its cover, as it varies inside from one to another. Perspectives of objectives is also subjective, when the objects of affection are a subject election. Like being neglected or reject affected, that is to be expected, but the use of your respect tolerance which then is detected. We can keep cool, calm, and collected. It is also unfair to judge anyone's fate, unless you are them, so just be our mate. For we all have lived a different past, just working this unique life land cast. Everything happens for a reason, so they say, so then take the good with the bad, come what may. Giving is for giving, so give love for life and love the life of living, living the life of loving, then loving the life free living. If you live free, away from sin, rolling with the punches, smacked on the chin, then use your assets and don't waste a thing, then body and soul make your heart, pump and to win. Then an angel will be sent for every percent spent, to neither falter nor repent, nor even borrow sorrow from a serpent. Just forget the sins of the past, then they'll never last. For the less we forget, the more that we regret. Is the future already set? Recalibrate to alleviate steering the dire straits. Stunt driving this life surviving demonstrates. Whatever path life makes, we'll get there the same as it gives or takes. Destiny and fate has forever and never waits. They don't lose track, just deviates. As the universe runs, the elegant music at play, harmonic tunes, relevant symphonics all sway. Sing a hymn and swim with the current destiny of today, and your moral compass within points the righteous way. So read the road signs throughout this wild life, and steer away the path of strife that can cut deep like a twisted jackknife. Exams for your soul test it as a whole, with the grading in the afterlife. You see, it's because our own inadvertent existence came from this life uncertain persistence. That is why to encourage a life flourish from the reunion of marriage, to then solicit a residual individual so explicit. It's our procreation these sacred vigils you must visit, for appropriate procreation is an act to enact, you must not miss it. And, via that electricity, turning chaos complexity into pure simplicity, Betha, rhythm kiss multiplicity. And, to seal the deal, every Mr. and Mrs. can reveal that unreal feel appeal by thy divine bliss kisses. thus hence, in a sense, all of existence, reminisces. So blow a kiss to Mother Earth, sharing this absolute bliss. As we avoid and miss the vast void abyss. Evidently it's our phenomenological certainty. We all will re-exist. When giving like our dear Mother Nature Earth, then all living can enjoy every each other birth, where this bliss equals everyone's worth, as we surf, breathe, and share since birth. But you know what? We can therefore borrow from tomorrow to pay us back today, where the brightest day and the righteous way perks whatever works with play. So bring your AAA game, not the walk of shame. With emotion as the driving force that follows instinct without remorse. Stop and think, why work and race like a horse? As life runs its path off course. As this quest for conquest rides high, deep and steep, for whatever abundance brings, is twofold over the healing wings. Lost respect can be fatal, it starts early as prenatal. Dollar value has control, yet no real worth, rest in peace, the human soul. Do not defeat the purpose of life. What makes a man is his work and his wife. Remember the love when you met. Cherish good times, and never ever forget. Family defines the best lifetime primes one can get. Love your children, priority number one, deserving the best in life and all that is fun. When you look into their eyes, hear their cries, know the purpose of life is to enjoy the highs. It's like looking in the mirror, getting further to the nearer, because you are me, and so are we, supersymmetric with the electric harmony. The secret of a woman, to make her show, so alive with emotion and in a glow. Rolling like waves is how they flow. Ride them when they are high, pick 'em up when they are low. A man's stomach speaks from his heart. Simple quick fixes are his quick start. Can't argue with that logic from the south. Then his ears are all yours, posse, smiling mouth. Then you'll be kicking back and living with feel, chillaxing and keeping it real. That's the hardest challenge to overcome, but makes for high rewards when you have won. Hey, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to wake up now and catch your held breath, in between the free life expenses known as death. Suck it in like a man on the chin, inhale and remember to breathe, when freestyling your smile shine in that extra mile. Now prime define your sublime fine and divine style. Bring your AAA game, not the walk of shame, walking down the aisle. Hey hey, do not be frightened, to be enlightened. Sing a hymn from within, and enlighten him from dim. With the same source of our common sense force, which is guided by emotion, and blessed with devotion. Because from deep within us all burns a brilliant light, even Mother Earth herself shines an inner bright. With this guidance all the way there never is a night. Then you're reaching for the top of which way is up. As I rate what's left mate as all law and all right. Know your rights. You're all right. Take the first left, that's right. When the road ends or bends, we're all friends. And this game never ends. Stunt driving and life surviving. Ascend depends. Yeah. But when the end is near, have nothing to fear. The universe loves you dear. Behold faith and God's face, together we must embrace. United, we are the human race. Spelt out, these words are true, and this is my hug to you. Yeah, hey you know what? There is only one God above, your God, and God is love. Yeah, and every time we play, we can anytime pray, then love will just flow for all to know. That all love is free, absolute, and magnificent. Echoing for an eternity, there is no equivalent. Flowing waves of the cosmic sea is greater than anything can know. From the very sound we see, from underground and around, as above so below. Have agenda, there is nothing grander, love is omnipresent. You know how to bestow more glory from below, as everything is relevant. Having presence, a wonderful multiple present, forever and benevolent. Bounded by wisdom, a necessity for all that is forever prevalent. Connecting in your dreams, God heals you back up your seams, as your life journeys through these extremes. Enduring to be wise, scaling the highs of every great surprise. Even if just passing rude interlude cries, be humble in your place. Just behold the prize. What's in your eyes? Blessed by grace. Gather your senses, now embrace. Catch your held breath. In between the free life senses and expenses, known as death. God knows the true state of all soul health, so it's still wrong even to pity wealth. Keep this in mind, then you can find what acts in stealth. Ascension derailed indeed, this measure is scaled by greed. Empty souls that have bled, these are the walking dead. So then, keep your peace of mind always on the heavenly level. Pure, gentle, and open, yet free from the devil. If you can live your life free, away from sin, enlighten from dim what's already within, and use your assets, don't waste a thing, then body and soul will make your heart, yeah, pump them to win. Love is a universal field force that is able to bloom and rise from any single source, even disentangled doom. Omnipresent with the microzoom, for the macro to consume. Where a warm heart in long need can harvest from a seed, this life-giving feed, be given to all whom plead. But everyone must heed and concede the fate of its virtue, is why how deep inside love can hurt you, that is agreed. Free as a left hand can be, that is all us, part of the 1, 2, check 1, 2. Draw forth a cosmic schematic, that's universally enigmatic, traversing into everything dramatic, to make you feel real ecstatic. Strive to understand the perfection direction grand command. However the size, love shall rise, and surprise even the great Lord's eyes. So just smile because love is free, and God is the Almighty. Just look up at the moon, it's our prime satellite, so radiant, divine, sitting sublime bright, as it sets the styles so prime a light, by shining our dials on high at night, to create extra miles of smiles, all right. Is it like a machine to the extreme, brighter than any other star sheen, keeping selfish genes lean, for more loving dreams on the scene? As it's essential that our existential has the potential to be exponential, affecting little objects of affections, directing literal, supernatural selections. The moon's a satellite that shines the primes, making radiant times. It sets the starlight so divine bright, making small shines at night. The shining under our sub-superlunar swoon is, from above the superluminal moon, it's an extra super smooth blue mood lunar juvenile in full bloom. Where when scented adaptation lines combine, will then shine prime in reality by design. Like fine smile shines as God's divine sign, so surreal, also sublime, this paradise paradigm. Then you know the ecstasy of reality is, whoa, a fantasy coming into actuality. When your parents scented, then you entered, as holy pleasure you invented. It's our gift to us kind, as the loving in that work has the power to combine, and this is our whole point of all space, and all of this whole holy time. So look up at the moon, its bright primal light, making small shines on high tonight. It sets the starlight so divine bright, from its superlunar subliminal extra super smooth mood rejuvenal. All right. And then, when you shine your smile, you prime define divine type style. This a life type trail, like you're all walking down the aisle. With inequality, illuminating inequality. It's the way, just go. So are away and hooray, let's flow. Love is like a rose, you know how it grows. It's the simplicity of love, like synchronicity as above. It's like looking in the mirror, getting further to the nearer. Because you are me, and so are we. Super symmetric, with the electric, harmony. Everything is not random, as believed, even when you sink in tandem, like now being perceived. Yeah, see, how moronic, when we used to think that the earth was flat. But now it's ironic, because we have found that the universe is not quite round. Infinity for eternity is infinitely complex, with paradigm scales that simply just perplex. That's even more intriguing than the opposite sex. Seriously, nobody really knows, even if a black hole grows, or radiation ejects. Certainly nothing is certain, and that's absolute. Such as safety asserting, in the atom-smashing pursuit. There's a chance of an avalanche, like a snowball in free fall. Rely on the signs, realign with the times. Only time can teach your life's crimes when life's clock is ringing its chimes. No time for inhibitions. Life has no intermissions. Do not be astray led to an ashtray bed. Just use your head at all flags waved and raised as red. For without the bad dumb times that we had sometimes, we sit out the good times, no fun times. And when there's no pain, there's no gain. So bring your AAA game, not the walk of shame, and referees are not to blame. Yeah, man. Kick-busting kickoffs, fuel the kicking back kickbacks, scoring the time to shine and relax. Relaxing, living life to the max. It's just the game of life. These rules are game, set, hacks. And hey, it's not a gamble to be nice, as the price to pay, per se, is just a grain of rice. rolling this life, the ultimate roll off the die ice.